Hi, I'm Ann with Take It Up a Notch Ann, and thanks for clicking on my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video, I'm doing a couple of salads, and the first one that I'm going to do is macaroni salad. This was a staple in our family. From my mother was always making macaroni salad, and she made the best macaroni salad. My sister calls me quite often and says, was that made with mayonnaise or salad dressing? So macaroni salad, my mother's recipe, is made with salad dressing. And I always tell my sister, macaroni salad is salad dressing, potato salad is mayonnaise. So now she'll have a video. Then the second salad is a garlic salad. This was a dinner table staple, was garlic salad. It's made with oil and lemon juice and garlic, salt, and lettuce and tomatoes. And so it's fast and easy and it's delicious. The third dish that I'm going to make is pimento cheese spread. That is also another one of my mother's big time favorites. She made pimento cheese all the time. It was always in her refrigerator. She loved pimento cheese on crackers. I like pimento cheese on crackers, on celery, on a vegetable tray to dip celery and carrots or summer squash in. So again, we're gonna make an easy pimento cheese spread as well today. So come on along and I will show you how to make these salads and spreads today. Let's get started in assembling our salad. This is fast, easy, and in no time you're gonna have the salad. So I have 3 cups of macaroni that I boiled and rinsed and drained. To that, it was a small green pepper. So it's a green pepper that I chopped up, finely chopped. So I'm gonna add the green pepper. Then a half of a medium onion, and I diced that up. And I'm sorry, that was celery. So I did 3 small ribs of celery. So that was the celery. This is the onion. The onion was finely diced. I apologize. So we'll mix that around. Because the pasta is still warm, so this will steam in here with the onion and the green pepper and give it some more flavor to the pasta. So I'm mixing that around in the bowl. And to this, this is the whites of 6 hard-boiled eggs. My bowl was a little small, so some of them went over on the cutting board. But you could put the yellows in there if you'd like. My husband and I are not a big fan of the yellow, so I just cut them up and just use the whites. Get a bigger spoon here. And I'll mix this around. Okay, so to this, for the dressing is really easy. I am going to use, and I normally just kind of eyeball it, but I'm gonna try to measure it out for you. So I'm gonna I have a half a cup container here of my salad dressing that I'm going to fill this up with. And I'm going to use a cup salad dressing. I put celery in this because I normally would have put celery in my dressing, celery seed in my dressing, but in looking for the celery seed, I realized I was out. So instead, I went ahead and put celery in the salad. But if you are not a person who is not big on celery, then you could just omit the celery out of the salad and just add celery seed in the dressing. And that way you'll get that flavor of celery. It'll work out perfect. So to this, I'm gonna add a nice dash of salt and crushed black pepper. And also to this, I'm going to add some milk. So this is a half a cup. I'm gonna try a fourth at first and see how thick it is. So depending on how thick or runny you want your sauce, determines on how much milk. But secret ingredient, almost forgot, sugar. I'm going to add a teaspoon of sugar to this mixture as well. I'm gonna taste it and see how it goes. I may end up adding a little more sugar to it. And I'm looking at it right now. The consistency is pretty thick, so I will probably add another fourth of a cup of milk. Okay, add some more milk. Whisk it around, and it's still pretty thick, so I'm just going to do a splash more of milk. Now taste it before I pour it on. More sugar. So we'll say that'll be 2 teaspoons of sugar. And a little more milk. Perfect. Okay, I'm back. I choked on a peppercorn. Sorry. I had to stop the video because I was coughing too much. So I'm gonna add the dressing into the macaroni salad. Peppercorns, they'll get you. Mix this all around. So this was 3 cups of macaroni. You can make it smaller if you're making just for a smaller party, or just, you know, your family for a dinner. You could do a 1 cup, and then you just eyeball everything. You could break your dressing down to, I used a half a cup. I used a cup of salad dressing, so you could break it down to a half a cup. Okay, time to taste. I've got a little egg, a little green pepper, there's a little onion. Oh, this is so good. It's good and warm. This will really be good after I've chilled it in the refrigerator for a while. So again, macaroni salad. It is so easy, so fast. You could take this anywhere. Tailgating, football season's right around the corner. It gets started soon. So you could make this the night before and have this ready for a tailgating party. So again, macaroni salad. All right, salad number 1 down. Let's go to the next one. Hello, let's get started on our pimento cheese. So pimento cheese, love it. It is so cool and refreshing. My mother made this all the time. She loved it. It was always in her refrigerator. Great on crackers, great on a vegetable tray, because then you can scoop celery or squash or zucchini or carrots. You can put pimento cheese on there. People make pimento cheese sandwiches. Yum. And there's a grilled pimento cheese on somebody's, it's a restaurant that has a pimento cheese, grilled cheese on it. It sounds delicious. But anyway, this is a really simple, easy fast. I used, it calls for 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I used 4 ounces of sharp cheddar and sharp cheddar jack as well, because I wanted to give it a little more color than just all the yellow of the yellow from the cheddar. But cheddar jack adds a lot more flavor to it as well. So you could use a pepper jack in here as well to give it a little kick if you would like, something a little different. So instead of using a bag of shredded cheese, I decided to see how long did it take me, and I think it ended up being like 5 minutes that it took me to shred all of this cheese. So I'm going to add all of this cheese to my bowl. And I was trying to determine, well, is it, people I've read and heard on other people's videos that shredded cheese apparently is coated with something, so that a block cheese to shred it yourself is better. I don't know, but that's just what I've heard. Don't know if it's all true or not, but anyway, I tried to shred it and see how it would go. With shredding it didn't take too long at all. So to the 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese, I am going to add, it calls for a 7-ounce jar of pimentos, juice and all. But I was at Meijer and they only have 4-ounce jars. So I'm gonna use 8 ounces. So I'm gonna use both jars of pimentos in here. I don't see where 1 more ounce of pimentos will make or break the recipe on this one. So this is 8 ounces of pimentos. So I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. And if it seems too dry, we may add a little more at the end. So you can just, eyeball that. To that, a dash of garlic salt. And I'm going to add it in over the mayo part. Okay. And mix it up. So here we go. You can smell the pimentos in there, the garlic salt in there really adds to it. The juice wasn't too much, so I guess the thickness of the mayo with the juice of the pimentos, number one, the juice is adding to the flavor, and then it will break down the mayo a little bit to make it not runny, but it'll loosen up the consistency so that you will be able to spread it. And that's it. That's all the ingredients. So let me taste it. Looks great. This is good. Just like I remembered it. So, 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese, 7 ounces of pimento in a jar, plus the juice, a 1/2 cup of mayo, a dash of garlic salt, mix it all together, chill it, you can serve it with crackers. Delicious. So here you go, pimento cheese. Fast and easy, didn't take long at all. So let's get on to our next salad. Okay, so let's get started on our garlic salad. In this wooden bowl, I'm going to add I'm going to mince 2 cloves of garlic with my garlic mince on the bottom. This has so much flavor. And for those of you that are garlic lovers, you're going to love this salad. And here's this. I did a medium, a larger one, and a smaller one. Don't want to overpower it in case somebody is was not a huge garlic fan at dinner going to. Okay. And I'm gonna take, because there are some of them that are a little bit bigger, my wooden mallet. I found this at a flea market in Florida, in Daytona Beach. There's a little kiosk that sells kitchen gadgets in there, and I have a lot of little bitty things that I have found there. But this little masher, so it's mashing it up, kind of the garlic in kind of a paste. So you want all of those garlic juices there at the bottom of the bowl. That looks good. Okay. From that, we're gonna add lemon juice. So I'm going to use enough lemon juice to cover our garlic there in the bottom of the bowl. And that's a big lemon, and I rolled it ahead of time. Make sure I get all the juices flowing. So probably, since that's such a big lemon, there's a lot of lemon juice down there. I would say that's probably good in here. All right, from there, we're gonna add our lettuce. And I have washed it and let it sit in the colander to get some of the water out of it. I also use a little technique where you slam it down, it pushes the core up in there and it loosens it up, so that way you can just pull the core right outside of the head of lettuce. I'm using iceberg for this. I think iceberg is, we've always used it. I've never used any other kind of lettuce for this, but I think the crispiness and how iceberg will hold up with this is perfect. So I've never tried any other types of lettuce with this. Kind of small. Put this in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it all up except for the salt and the vegetable oil that goes on top. I'm going to add the lettuce into our bowl, and then I'm going to chop up the tomatoes, add the tomatoes in, and right before we're getting ready to eat, before it gets ready to serve, then I'll add the oil and the salt. If you add it too soon, then it's going to wilt some of this lettuce. About 1/4 cup of vegetable oil over the top, salt, and mix it around, and you'll have your salad. It'll be perfect. So there's only about 6 of us tonight. So this should be good. Now, to that, I kind of made a mess. I normally would add, well, I have this one tomato. So this is my tomato knife. This thing is so sharp. I've poked myself with this before. So this is my tomato knife. It's a serrated edge, and this is perfect for slicing tomatoes. I don't like the core, so I'm going to take the core out, and I'm going to slice into small dices for this tomato. And I'm going to use this one, and I also have these large cherry tomatoes that came out of my garden. I'm going to use those. Take this core out. There. This is so fast and easy. Nothing to the dressing except for lemon juice at the bottom with the garlic sitting in the lemon juice. And then add your lettuce, your tomatoes. You could add cucumbers in here. Cucumbers would be good. I don't mind it with cucumbers. My husband is not a fan of cucumbers, so I don't add the cucumbers. Then I can dice these up, the cherry tomatoes in. And the salt and the oil mixing with the lemon juice and the garlic. Oh my gosh, these tomatoes will be delicious. So I will leave this like this, I'll cover it, take it with me, and then I'll put the oil and salt on it, and I'll show you the tasting later on. Doesn't take a lot to make some things from scratch, make some things homemade, and take them with you. So we have macaroni salad, we have garlic salad, and pimento cheese spread. So thank you for clicking on my channel today. I appreciate it. And please hit the like and subscribe button, and you'll see more videos from my cooking channel. Take it up a notch. And so thank you again. Have a wonderful day. You like it?
So delicious. So I want to say like crisp or something. What's the word I want?
Well, I think
like crisp.
It's the iceberg lettuce is what makes the crisp. Because I think if you use a different kind of lettuce, it'll be too it'll wilt too fast.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Very good. And I'm even eating the tomatoes.
It's so good that I will have seconds.
Okay, cool.